Welcome to Frema English, a place where you can relax, listen, and improve your English naturally every day. This channel is designed to help English learners practice listening and speaking through slow and easy conversations. If you want to understand English better and speak with more confidence, you are in the right place. Before we begin today's listening practice, please support the channel by subscribing to Frema English, liking this video, leaving a comment about your country, and sharing this podcast with your friends who are also learning English. Your support helps us create more useful lessons for learners around the world. Now find a comfortable place, relax your mind, and listen carefully to the sentences. Try to imagine the situations and repeat the sentences in your mind if possible. The more you listen to English every day, the easier it becomes to understand the language naturally. Let us begin today's slow and easy English listening practice. Let's start with Section 1, Daily Routine and Simple English. Many people start their day early in the morning when the sun begins to rise and the world slowly becomes active again. The morning is a peaceful time that allows people to prepare for the day ahead. When you wake up, you may stretch your body and take a deep breath before leaving your bed. A common daily activity is brushing your teeth and washing your face to feel fresh and ready for the day. After that, many people prepare breakfast in the kitchen. Breakfast might include simple foods such as bread, eggs, fruit, or a warm cup of coffee or tea. While eating breakfast, some people like to listen to music, read the news, or watch short videos online. For English learners, this time can be perfect for listening practice. Listening to English during your morning routine helps your brain become familiar with the sound of the language. Even if you only listen for a few minutes each day, your listening ability will gradually improve. Small daily habits create powerful long-term results. Learning English through daily routines is helpful because these situations are familiar and easy to imagine. When learners connect vocabulary with real-life actions, they remember words more easily. For example, the words wake up, get dressed, prepare breakfast, and leave home describe common morning activities. You might say, I wake up at 7 in the morning and prepare breakfast before work. Another example sentence could be, I drink coffee while listening to an English podcast. These simple sentences help learners practice both vocabulary and grammar at the same time. The grammar structure here uses the present simple tense, which is used for daily habits. For example, we say, I study English every day, or I practice listening every morning. Understanding this grammar pattern allows you to describe your routine clearly. The more you describe your daily life in English, the more comfortable you become with the language. Listening practice becomes more effective when you imagine the situation being described. Imagine a person walking outside early in the morning on the way to work. The streets are calm and the air feels fresh and cool. People are slowly beginning their day as shops open and buses arrive at their stops. During a morning walk, a learner might listen to an English podcast through headphones. While listening, they may hear words related to daily activities such as commute, office, schedule, and meeting. The word commute describes traveling between home and work. The word schedule means a plan of activities during the day. These vocabulary words often appear in daily conversations about work life. Hearing these words many times helps learners understand them naturally. Listening slowly allows the brain to process the meaning of each sentence. Over time, these words become familiar and easy to recognize. Many learners wonder how they can improve their listening skills faster. One effective method is repeating sentences after listening to them carefully. When you repeat sentences, you train your ears and your voice at the same time. For example, you might hear a sentence describing a daily activity such as preparing breakfast or traveling to work. After listening, try to repeat the sentence slowly and clearly. This method helps improve pronunciation and memory. Repetition also helps learners notice grammar patterns in natural speech. For example, you may hear sentences like, I usually start work at 9, or I often listen to English podcasts in the morning. Words like usually and often are called adverbs of frequency. They describe how often something happens. Learning these small details helps learners speak more naturally. English listening practice becomes easier when learners stay relaxed and patient during the process. At first, some sentences may sound unfamiliar or difficult to understand. This is completely normal for anyone learning a new language. The brain needs time to recognize new sounds and connect them with meaning. When you listen regularly, your brain slowly adapts to the rhythm of English speech. Words begin to separate clearly instead of sounding like one long sentence. This moment is exciting for many learners because they realize their listening skills are improving. Consistency is more important than speed when learning a language. Listening for 10 or 15 minutes every day can create strong improvement over time. The key is to practice regularly without feeling pressure. Daily listening practice also improves your speaking ability even if you are not actively speaking at the moment. This happens because your brain stores the sounds and patterns of the language. When you later try to speak English, these patterns help you form sentences more naturally. Listening helps you understand how words are connected and pronounced in real conversations. It also teaches natural rhythm and intonation in speech. Over time, you will notice that forming sentences becomes easier. Words that once felt difficult begin to appear automatically in your mind. This process shows that your brain is learning through exposure and repetition. The more you listen, the stronger these language connections become. Listening practice is therefore one of the most powerful tools for language learning. Let's now move on to section 2, conversations in everyday life. Many English conversations in daily life begin with simple greetings that help people feel comfortable and friendly with each other. Greeting someone is one of the easiest ways to start practicing English in real situations. When two people meet in the morning, they often greet each other with simple expressions such as good morning and how are you today? These greetings are common in workplaces, schools, and public places. After the greeting, people usually ask small questions about the day or their plans. A person may say, I hope your morning is going well, or I hope you are having a productive day. These sentences create a friendly and positive atmosphere during conversations. The word productive describes a day when many useful tasks are completed successfully. In daily communication, people often talk about work schedules, meetings, and daily responsibilities. Words such as project, task, deadline, and appointment are commonly used in professional conversations. Hearing these words repeatedly helps learners become familiar with workplace vocabulary. Listening to these kinds of conversations slowly helps you understand how people interact naturally in English. Another common type of daily conversation happens when people talk about their plans and activities. Talking about plans is a very natural part of communication because people often share what they will do later in the day or during the weekend. For example, someone might explain that they are planning to visit a friend or spend time with family members. The grammar structure used in these sentences often includes going to or planning to, which describe future actions. A learner might say, I am going to practice English tonight, or I am planning to watch an English movie. These simple structures make it easy to talk about future activities. Vocabulary words related to planning include schedule, arrange, prepare, and organize. When people organize their time, they create a schedule that shows when activities will happen. Hearing these words in context helps learners understand their meaning naturally. Conversations about plans also help learners practice describing future goals and intentions. Over time, learners become more comfortable expressing their ideas about the future. Many real-life conversations also happen in stores or markets when people buy everyday items. Shopping conversations usually involve asking questions about products, prices, or locations inside the store. For example, a customer may ask where a specific product can be found. The store employee may explain that the product is located in a certain section or aisle. Vocabulary words such as shelf, basket, cashier, receipt, and discount are commonly used in shopping situations. A shelf is a place where products are displayed in a store. A cashier is the person who receives payment at the counter. A receipt is a small document that shows what items were purchased and how much they cost. When learners hear these words many times, they quickly recognize them in real conversations. Listening practice that includes shopping situations prepares learners for real experiences when visiting stores. This type of listening also introduces useful expressions that appear in everyday life. Another situation where English conversations often occur is in restaurants or cafes. When entering a restaurant, people are usually greeted by a server who helps them find a table. After sitting down, customers receive a menu which shows the available food and drinks. Vocabulary words related to restaurants include menu, order, beverage, appetizer, main course, and dessert. A beverage is a drink such as water, tea, coffee, or juice. An appetizer is a small dish eaten before the main meal. The main course is the primary dish served during a meal. When customers order food, they often use polite language to communicate clearly. Listening to restaurant conversations helps learners become familiar with polite expressions used during service interactions. These conversations also show how tone and friendliness play an important role in communication. Practicing these listening examples helps learners feel more confident in social situations. Conversations about travel are also common in English, especially when people are visiting new places or exploring different cities. Travelers often ask questions about directions, transportation, and local attractions. For example, someone might ask how to reach a train station or how to find a famous landmark in the city. Vocabulary related to travel includes station, ticket, platform, departure, arrival, and destination. The word destination describes the place where a traveler plans to go. When people travel, they often communicate with hotel staff, transportation workers, and local residents. These conversations help them find information and navigate new environments. Listening to travel conversations introduces learners to useful expressions used when asking for directions or purchasing tickets. This type of listening practice prepares learners for real travel experiences. Understanding these words and phrases makes traveling easier and more enjoyable. Listening to everyday conversations slowly helps learners understand how English is used naturally in different situations. Each conversation introduces new vocabulary, grammar patterns, and pronunciation examples. By listening carefully, learners begin to recognize common expressions used in daily life. This recognition builds confidence and improves comprehension skills. Over time, learners realize that many conversations follow predictable patterns, Greetings lead to questions, and questions lead to short responses or explanations. Recognizing these patterns helps learners follow conversations more easily. Listening practice is most effective when learners stay relaxed and focused on understanding the meaning of the message. With regular listening, the language begins to feel familiar and comfortable. This process gradually improves both listening and speaking ability. Now let's move on to section 3, listening to stories and real-life situations. Stories are a powerful way to practice listening because they help learners understand English through situations that feel natural and meaningful. When people listen to stories, they imagine the events, the places, and the emotions of the characters. This process helps the brain connect vocabulary with real experiences instead of isolated words. For example, imagine a young professional starting a typical workday in a busy city. Early in the morning, the person wakes up, prepares breakfast, and checks the daily schedule before leaving home. The word schedule refers to a plan of activities organized by time during the day. After leaving home, the person walks to the train station and waits for the train to arrive. During the commute, the person listens to an English podcast to practice listening skills. Many learners follow a similar routine while traveling to work or school. Listening during travel time is very effective because it turns ordinary moments into learning opportunities. Through repeated listening, the brain becomes familiar with the sounds and patterns of English. Over time, learners begin to understand sentences more quickly and confidently. Imagine another real-life situation where a person is meeting a friend at a cafe in the afternoon. The cafe is quiet and comfortable with soft music playing in the background. When the two friends meet, they greet each other and talk about their day. One friend explains that the morning was very busy because there were several meetings at work. The other friend describes finishing an important project before the deadline. The word deadline refers to the time when a task must be completed. Conversations like this often include words related to work life and productivity. Vocabulary such as colleague, meeting, report, and project appears frequently in professional discussions. Listening to these types of conversations helps learners recognize workplace vocabulary. It also helps learners understand how people describe their daily responsibilities. Real-life stories provide context that makes vocabulary easier to remember. Another story might describe a person visiting a local market on the weekend. The market is full of colorful fruits, vegetables, and handmade products. Shoppers walk slowly between the stalls while talking with vendors and exploring different items. A vendor may explain where the fruits were grown and how fresh they are. Vocabulary related to markets includes words such as vendor, customer, product, price, and bargain. A bargain is a product that is sold at a very good price. When customers find a bargain, they feel happy because they saved money. Conversations in markets often include questions about prices and product quality. Listening to these situations helps learners become comfortable with everyday shopping language. These real-world examples make listening practice more interesting and useful. Consider another story about a traveler arriving in a new city for the first time. The traveler walks through the airport and looks for signs that show where to go next. Vocabulary related to airports includes luggage, passport, security, boarding gate, and baggage claim. After leaving the airport, the traveler takes a taxi to the hotel. During the ride, the traveler talks about the city and the weather. The driver might explain which areas are popular for tourists and where the best restaurants are located. This conversation introduces vocabulary related to directions and locations. Words like avenue, intersection, neighborhood, and landmark help people describe places clearly. Listening to travel stories prepares learners for situations they may experience during international trips. It also builds confidence when communicating with people in new environments. Stories also help learners understand emotions and personal experiences expressed in English. For example, imagine someone describing a memorable vacation near the ocean. The person explains how relaxing it felt to walk along the beach and listen to the sound of the waves. Words such as peaceful, relaxing, beautiful, and unforgettable describe positive experiences. These descriptive words are called adjectives because they describe the qualities of people, places, or things. Listening to descriptive language helps learners understand how English speakers express feelings and opinions. When learners practice using adjectives, their conversations become more vivid and expressive. Instead of saying a place was good, they might say it was beautiful, peaceful, and inspiring. This richer vocabulary makes communication more interesting. Listening to stories regularly helps learners train their imagination and their language skills at the same time. Each story introduces new vocabulary, grammar, patterns, and pronunciation examples. By hearing words in meaningful situations, learners remember them more easily. Stories also show how sentences connect to form longer explanations and narratives. This skill is important for both listening comprehension and speaking fluency. As learners continue listening, they begin to recognize patterns in storytelling and conversation. This recognition makes it easier to follow longer discussions. Over time, stories become easier to understand and more enjoyable to listen to. This gradual improvement shows that listening practice is strengthening language ability step by step. Now let's move on to section 4. Understanding English naturally through listening. Understanding English naturally is a goal that many learners hope to achieve through consistent listening practice. Natural understanding happens when learners no longer need to translate every word into their native language. Instead, the meaning of sentences becomes clear directly through listening. This skill develops slowly as the brain becomes familiar with the sounds and rhythm of English. At first, learners may recognize only a few words in each sentence. With regular practice, they begin to understand entire phrases and complete ideas. Vocabulary words that once sounded unfamiliar gradually become recognizable. This process is similar to learning a new song by listening to it many times. After repeated listening, the melody and the lyrics become easy to remember. In the same way, repeated exposure to English strengthens comprehension skills. Listening regularly allows the brain to absorb patterns without conscious effort. Over time, understanding becomes faster and more automatic. Another important element of natural listening is recognizing the rhythm and stress patterns of English speech. English speakers often emphasize certain words more strongly than others in a sentence. These stressed words usually carry the most important meaning. For example, words that describe actions, objects, or key information are often pronounced more clearly. Smaller words such as articles and prepositions are often spoken more quickly. Learning to notice these patterns helps listeners understand sentences even when speech is fast. This skill develops through careful listening and repeated exposure to spoken English. Podcasts and audio lessons provide excellent opportunities to practice this skill. Listening slowly at first allows learners to notice how sentences are structured. Gradually, learners become comfortable with natural speaking speed. Another helpful strategy for improving listening skills is focusing on the overall meaning instead of every individual word. Many learners feel frustrated when they cannot understand every single word they hear. However, understanding the main idea of a conversation is often enough to follow the message. For example, if someone describes their weekend activities, you may recognize words related to travel, food, or relaxation. Even if you miss a few details, you can still understand the general story. This skill is called listening for the main idea. Practicing this approach helps learners stay relaxed during listening practice. Over time, the number of words you recognize will increase naturally. Eventually, you will understand both the main ideas and the smaller details. Another important habit for improving listening ability is combining listening with repetition and speaking practice. When learners repeat sentences, they strengthen their memory and pronunciation skills. Hearing a sentence first and then repeating it aloud creates a strong connection between listening and speaking. For example, after hearing a sentence about daily routines, you might repeat it slowly to practice pronunciation. This method trains both your ears and your voice at the same time. Repetition also helps learners remember useful expressions and sentence patterns. These patterns later appear naturally during conversations. Practicing this method regularly can greatly accelerate language improvement. Listening and speaking together create balanced language development. Patience and consistency are essential qualities for anyone learning English through listening practice. Language learning does not happen overnight, but develops gradually through daily exposure. Some days you may notice strong improvement, while other days progress may feel slow. Both experiences are normal during the learning journey. The important thing is to continue practicing regularly without losing motivation. Listening for a short time every day is often more effective than studying for many hours once a week. Regular exposure keeps the language active in your mind. Each listening session strengthens your familiarity with English sounds and vocabulary. Over time, these small improvements combine to create strong comprehension skills. As this listening practice session comes to an end, remember that every minute you spend listening to English helps your brain learn the language naturally. Your ability to understand spoken English will continue to grow with patience and regular practice. Try to include English listening in your daily routine, whether you are walking, commuting, or relaxing at home. Each listening experience strengthens your connection with the language. Continue exploring podcasts, conversations, and stories to expand your understanding. With consistent effort, English will become easier to understand and more enjoyable to use. Thank you for spending time practicing English listening with Freema English. We look forward to learning together again in the next episode.